You know that feeling when you're somewhere you absolutely shouldn't be? Heart pounding, palms sweating, every shadow making you jump? That's where I found myself on that fateful night in the Nexus Sanctum. I'm Kale Flameheart, and yeah, I know sneaking into the most sacred place in Elderglow wasn't my brightest idea. But when you've got fire literally dancing at your fingertips, you tend to make some questionable choices. The ancient halls were lined with crystalline formations that reflected my flames like 1,000 mirrors. I couldn't resist showing off a little, letting the fire weave between my fingers. That's when everything went sideways. The flames, they started moving on their own. Water began spiraling from nowhere, earth and air joining in this impossible dance. And there in the center of it all, this cloaked figure appeared. Not physically, more like a shadow in my mind. "The fifth returns," it whispered, voice like grinding stone, "and all will burn." Before I could process what that meant, I heard another voice. This one very real and very angry.
Kale Flameheart! Leora, the Nexus Guardian, stood there looking like she'd caught me stealing her favorite spellbook.
Do you have any idea what you've done? I was about to come up with some clever excuse when the ground beneath us trembled. Not like a normal earthquake, this felt wrong, like something ancient was stirring. Leora's face went pale. "The seals," she whispered. "They're weakening." That's when I realized my little late-night adventure had stirred up something bigger than just trouble with the Guardians. The Veil Weavers, those legendary beings our parents used to frighten us with stories about. Maybe they weren't just stories after all. And that vision? 4 elements united around a shadow. I couldn't shake the feeling that we were all about to be caught up in something much bigger than ourselves. The tremors stopped, but the silence that followed felt even worse. Something had changed in Elderglow that night, and somehow, I knew I was right in the middle of it. They say curiosity killed the cat. Well, my curiosity might have just awakened something that should have stayed sleeping. And that figure's warning keeps echoing in my mind. The fifth returns and all will burn. Little did I know this was just the beginning of how my world would turn upside down.